Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 13th June 2026. Indian companies are rapidly investing in electric trucks. This shift is driven by fluctuating diesel prices and a focus on sustainability. Major firms like Ultratech Cement and Vedanta are expanding their electric fleets. Manufacturers report a surge in corporate interest. Electric truck registrations are soaring, indicating growing acceptance and deployment across various sectors. India is set to decide on extending customs duty relief for critical raw material imports beyond June 30. An inter-ministerial panel will review easing import curbs on key inputs and consider fresh duties on certain locally manufactured electronics. The government is also evaluating duty cut requests from the pharmaceutical and steel sectors. New RBI measures aim to make overseas borrowing cheaper for banks. External commercial borrowing costs may drop by up to 2.5%. This will help banks raise funds at lower rates and boost liquidity. Special swap facilities will also cut hedging costs. These steps are expected to strengthen India's foreign exchange reserves and ease deposit mobilization pressures for banks. Hitachi Energy India will invest approximately Rs 2,000 crore to build a new large power transformer factory in Karjan, Vadodara, Gujarat. This significant investment aims to boost manufacturing capabilities and support India's growing electricity demand. The factory is scheduled for completion in financial year 28. It is expected to create over 1,000 jobs and strengthen the nation's energy value chain. The Reserve Bank of India or RBI has released draft amendment directions on the standardized approach for counterparty credit risk or SACCR and invited comments from regulated entities, market participants and other stakeholders until 1st July 2026. The proposed framework seeks to replace the existing current exposure method or CEM used for measuring counterparty credit risk arising from derivative transaction and align India's regulatory framework with evolving international standards. The proposed amendments take into account recent legal, regulatory and international developments, including the Bilateral Netting of Qualified Financial Contracts Act 2020, margining regulations applicable to derivative transactions, and clarifications issued by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision or BCBS. E-commerce firm Meesho said it will acquire B2B retailing platform Kirana Club for about Rs 202 crore in an all-cash deal. According to a regulatory filing, Meesho's board approved the acquisition of a 100% stake in Singapore Incorporated Kirana Club Pte Limited and its Indian subsidiary Retail Pulse Labs. The acquisition is expected to strengthen Meesho's presence and capabilities in the e-commerce ecosystem. Founded in 2020, Kirana Club operates a mobile-first platform that allows small retailers, primarily in Tier 2 to Tier 4 cities and rural areas, to discover, compare, and order fast-moving consumer goods directly from brands. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.